Hello guys, welcome back to another video. We are back in Sengoku Dynasty. This is my second video after the second update for the farming. So now we have automatic farming from the NPCs. I've been playing around with it a bit since my last video. If you haven't seen that video, please go over and have a look. And I'm still trying to work out a couple of things. There's still a couple of glitches in the game. But if you like the video, please like and subscribe. And let's get stuck into it. So here I am up on top of the tower. This is my second village that I'm going to convert into a farming village. And if you look down the valley, down there, is that my village there? Somewhere, no, that's not my village. My village is down there, but you can't see it from up here for some reason. Anyway, I'll show you what I've been doing. So there's quite a lot involved. Quite a lot. So there's a limit to the sizes that the NPCs can do. So you have to think about that. So I've destroyed about 5 or 6 different sizes, just trying to get it somewhere near it. Now I've also built another house up here. This has got 4 people up here at the moment. I've put in a work shed up here, and I've also put in a work storage or wood storage. So the reason why you need these things is because every village has to have these basic storages. So you can't grow food unless you have a food storage. You can't collect stone unless you have a general storage. You can't collect wood unless you've got a wood storage. So you've always got to, if you're going to start up a second village, make sure that you're prepared to, you've got to build everything again. Now I made these 5x5s, which should be 25s, but they've only put in 23 for some reason. Now I was watching Marvin's video a couple of hours ago. Seemed to do the same thing to him as well. So when you go into the menu and you say what's the maximum, it says 25 for rice, but we're only getting 23. But I've put in 2 rice here. We've got some leek, so I can't. I do have canola. So if we go into the jobs, and I won't. I'll see if I've got a spare land open, because I don't want to destroy what I've done. No, no, I don't. And anyway, it says that you can do it in spring. We're in spring, first day of spring. But then when you actually go to plant it, it says that it's a summer crop. So I'm not even too sure where I got the canola seeds from. I don't remember getting them. I don't remember finding them. And I also had a bag. So maybe it was for finishing a quest, maybe. So anyway, we'll go back and have a quick look. If it gets too dark, which it is, I'll just go and have a quick sleep. We'll come back in the morning and then we can have a look at what I've set up on the farms. Alright, good morning. So here we are with all of our villagers working on our farms. I've got myself on this one. So this is rice. We've got tea in. And we've also found a new one, which is soy. So I'm not too sure what we do with any of this stuff yet. We've got some millet over here. We've got the wheat over here. I don't know whether we can use the wheat yet, but the millet has definitely been put into some of the recipes. We've got our wasabi here. We've got taro. Haven't seen what we do with that. I have another leek here because I have the worker, so I'm going to do it. And we've got parsley in here. But you can basically see now that I don't have to do anything once they're set up. So generally what I want to have is I'm not going to touch them for the rest of their life. They can just stay here and do the same thing every year. So even in winter, when they're not doing anything, I want to have enough people that every base is covered and they can just have the winter off. So once you start doing that, they start getting into a rhythm, and the game knows what they're doing. So anytime you keep changing something, that's when everything gets a bit glitchy. But the game's actually been running quite well. So for such a big update, yeah, it's actually going really well. I love the new animations that they've got going on with the farming. And so, it actually starting to look like a village again. Whereas instead of pathing all over the place and glitching out on everything, they actually look like they do know what they're doing. I'm not too sure where they're getting these buckets and stuff from. I don't think that's part of the game yet. I think it's just a really basic farming at the moment. But I'm pretty sure at some point you're going to have to make sure that you've got the buckets of water. You definitely have to make sure that you've got the fertilizer, all that sort of stuff. I've been having a look at my fertilizer. I haven't seen it drop. If anything, it's going up. So that will be something that they will nerf at some point. Yeah, I'm going up. All right, but the exact same thing happened in Medieval Dynasty. When they first brought in the farming was really glitchy. Now, a couple of little things that I've worked on or I've discovered. So this is a really cool trick. So when you want to organize your containers, you click this little arrow up here, and you get all different things that you can do, like villager needs, or you can change it to, I don't know, default, and it just puts everything back into the right spot for you. So you can glance over and have a good look at it. You can put it in price even. So what's the most expensive? What do we want? Yeah, so most expensive down to the least expensive. And so that was a good little trick. And also I've got into the Iron Age. So I've actually made myself a katana. So now I am a samurai, and we've got two attack buttons. We've got a main attack, and then we've got a special attack with our right. Now I have been looking for bandits. I haven't seen any yet, but you destroy pigs pretty quickly. But this is the Tatara furnace. So this is how you make the steel. So you need to put in we need charcoal. What do we need? Well, we need this iron ore, and then we also need charcoal, and then you end up with the steel, and then you can come over here and you can make your katana. You can also make all your other weapons and make them out of steel. They last a hell of a lot longer. So what we're going to do today, so those dudes are set up, is I'm going to go, so I haven't been making, I've been getting somebody to make these for me. So I'm going to run around all the villages and I'm going to sell these and try to make as much money as I can while those guys are farming. So what I want to see is if we can get more than one crop. Because if we can get more than one crop out of spring and summer, well then, happy days. Now, I did a bit of a test run over the last couple of hours. Now I've destroyed two farms, two water farms here, but I just put 4 villages on rice, just in these 4 here, and they got about 900 rice for the 1 day or 2 days. So quite a good return. So anyway, I'm going to fast travel and we'll go round. We're going to go first to Iwatani and see if we can find some extra seeds. Okay, so here we are, and this is exactly the dude that we're looking for. We want to trade with him, and we're hoping that he's got something that we don't have, which he does. Okay, so we don't have ginger, so we need to buy that off him. So we'll buy that, and then we will sell some of these things. So these are exactly $100. So it would be nice to have something else on me. Also, I don't have any food. What else has he got here? Karma. Is it worth buying this stuff? How much are they? They're only 80. Alright, I'm going to buy a couple more off him. I'll buy some more soy, because the bags take a long time to make. I've got this stuff here anyway, so I'll buy it off him. So we ended up getting to the 30, so if I buy another bag off him, that'll go to 110, sell another one. We get our 400 back. So what else do we need? We don't need. Oh, I'll buy it and then sell him one of them. Alright, so he's only got $11 left. We got our ginger seed. We've got our 360, so that's what we want. We just want to trade up now. It looks that it's always got that little bit. So I'll buy something off her. How much is the sake? 50 for sake. We should be selling sake. Buy. Get all that. And we'll get that down to 300. So we're making money and we're getting everything that we need. So I don't think we have to go too much further. Healer. Well, yeah, we need that. Sickness medicine. We need all that. Again, this is super cheap compared to making it. 450. Sell him that. Sell him that. Sell him that. Sell him that. So we've made another $100. And all this is turning rocks into the square blocks and then getting some dude with the chisel to make them. What's this stuff? Mosquito repellent healing balm is for us. Let's have a look at our dynasty. So I'm still not exactly sure what's going on here. I've never had these people happy. I can put in so much food. I've filled up that whole thing and it still says that it's still negative. Beverages, they've got tea, they've got everything, they've got so much firewood. But since I made the katana, there's a new thing in the game called security, which means that you've got to make weapons for them. And that's what the weapons rack is for. So at the smithy, you can make a weapons rack. And I made some iron inari. And I stuck them in. And as soon as I put them in, the security got better. But I still can't get it down to 0. I've had 7,000 beverages in here and it's still minus 720. So I'm not too sure why. But anyway, we'll work it out. Also, your katana, you can't kill people. You can only kill the bandits. So if you go up there and try and it says attacking this target is not possible, and your honor prevents you from killing innocent people. So you can't even have fun with the katana until you find a pig. So that's what we're going to do. I'm going to go home and then we'll go find a pig and I'll show you how easy it is to kill a pig with a katana. So we're back in the game looking for a pig. There's a pig there. Alright, so let's go get his attention. And we'll try it a couple of ways. Alright, so there we go. So two hits, one down, one up. Pig dead. Didn't even touch me. So this time we'll try the special attack. and see if we can charge them and whether that kills the pig in one go. I haven't been able to kill a deer yet. You're not quick enough. Now, there is something up there next to this pig. So I'm pop blocked at the moment. So because my villagers are not happy, I can't get anyone else. Alright, here we go. There was another one here, wasn't there? Yeah, another one up there. So it just seems to miss them. They're not big enough. But I'm pretty sure that will do a fair bit of damage to a bandit. But I don't know about you guys, but I ain't seen too many bandits lately. In fact, I ain't seen none. So I don't know if after you kill them, they're out of the game. Let's sneak up on this guy. Oh, they heard me. So this pig doesn't want to fight. Ugh. Cut in half. Alright, so we'll skin this boy up. That gives us some fur and fat. And we'll go back. Now there is another weapon in the smithy. So if you come over here and you go into the Yari, there is this one here, Jumonji Yari. And it's steel. And it looks like a pretty serious weapon. If you guys remember when this game first came out, when you went to Iwasaki, there was 2 of these hanging on the wall and you could steal them. And I didn't steal them. And then by the time I played the game again and went back, they nerfed the game and they took them away. So that's what they were. But I have got these Omiyaris, but this is not unlocked because I haven't got to 21 yet. So I'm up to 18. So over the next couple of days I'm going to have to start doing a couple more special projects. But these look quite good as well. So, and they sell for 170 each. The only problem with this money is that it's hard to find someone with that kind of money. And it's hard to take like the whole lot off them. So we're nearly late afternoon. Yep, everyone's finishing. They're starting to relax. So, well, this is nearly finished. That one's nearly finished. That one's not nearly finished. Mine's nearly finished. So with day 2, we might get 2 out of some of these crops. Alright, wheat and millet, no. But this was the water crops, we definitely might. That one looks like it's nearly ready. And that wasn't the first one I put in either. Now I did find that ginger, so I tried to put it up in the last field that I set up, because it said that you can put it in spring. But then when I put it into the guy's hotbar, it couldn't. So this has all been redone again. Alright, so this would have been half grown, but because I was stuffing around with the ginger, he's gonna have to probably not finish that this season. But anyway, the rice looks like we're definitely going to get two out of. So we'll just go down and quickly check our fertilizer so that we can see when they harvest that. Or are they going to harvest it? I don't know. Or will it just stay... Will it just stay like that for 2 days? See, it'd be much better if they actually harvested when it was ready and then put in another lot. Because I don't even think I can do my own. I have to wait. So yeah, that's probably not going to happen. So if that's the case, these are going to go. So I'm going to make them as big as possible because you get one go at it, and that's it. You know, I'm not too worried about this millet and the wheat because there's not much we can do with it, but I'm really interested to see what we can do with soy. Let's go have a look at some of the new recipes that they've added in. So they've tweaked this a bit. So the vegetables I would imagine would be using soy. And we can't grow gobo. I think that'll be the next one. Soy. So nothing there. That was the salads. Lotus seeds, so that's in summer. I've got them, but I can't plant them. Meat, soybeans. Alright, so simple meat meal. Millet can go in there, so that's a new one. So there was nothing for millet before. So here's our fat. So the other thing I'm thinking about with the villages is variety. So maybe you have to make a mix of this stuff. Now they've also added in this one. This is a new icon. This is from the canola. So we used to have to make oil out of the fish, but now we can make it out of the canola, which is what we're going to grow in summer. And I've also been making the tea. But yeah, interesting that this was such an important ingredient at the beginning of the game that they haven't. What do I have gobo on me? I don't have gobo on me. Oh, I bought some. So I can make some of that. Alright, so that's been added in. At some point we're going to have to make 5 or 6 of these cooking areas, and you're going to have one person on each of them because at the moment there's no way that we can, like in Medieval Dynasty, you can say build 10% of this and 20% of this and that and build it up to 100%. They can only build one thing at a time, or 4 things at a time, I suppose. So do I have anyone cooking at the moment? I don't think I do. I think I took them all off. Sunken heart. No. Alright, so let's quickly go to bed and then I'll just quickly show you around the village and show you what I also discovered. Alright, so it's early morning and I've been running out of storage. So even though I have, what, 10 of these? I've only got, what, another 15, what's that, 6, 18, 22 spaces left in my main storage. So next season when that dude cuts up all those blocks, that's all going to be filled with statues, and I don't know what's going to happen with the overflow. So food seems to be quite good because it turns into rot, you know, so you can get rid of that. But yeah, this general storage. So what I was looking at was this thing here. So this Tarawa bag. So this seems to be, this takes anything. It takes food, it takes wood, it takes any item that you can. Now we've got one there when we build that. So whether you have to build more storage is like that. But I've got one here as well. So I've started putting all the clothes in. But I don't know whether that comes in the building or whether I built it. Yeah, I built that. But I've tried to build that again and I can't find it. So storages, general storage, we can't do that. So it's in furniture. So containers. So that's the bigger one. Okay, so that's how you build it. So what was that in? Containers. Alright, I'm going to stick one in here anyway. So I'll build that later. But at some point you're going to have to start thinking about storage. But I did find these little ones. Alright, so I've also been starting to use these as well. So just for stuff that you don't really need too much of, but you want to have. So if you run out, you can just quickly come over here and grab some. But that's interesting now. Okay, let's see if we can build one of them out here. So what was it? Furniture, furniture, containers, terawatt bag. Nope, we can't build one on there. Can we build one in here? Nope. Can we build one in this one? Yes. Alright, so you can't build your wood one in here, so we should be able to fill this whole storage area, this forager's hut up. So then we can take out of this and stick into here and get it all organised. Alright, so that's a good thing to know. And last thing, I don't know what happened, I just pressed the middle mouse button on my mouse and you get a wagon wheel comes up, which is your quick slot. So if you, instead of using the numbers, so if you want a knife like 7 or say 8, 6, instead of doing that, you can just press that thing and then go to your katana. So you've also got a quick slot there as well with your middle mouse button. Alright guys, there we go. There's another quick update with a couple of tips. We will come back in the end of this season and we'll see if we only get the one crop from here. And if we do, we're going to try to work out exactly how big each crop needs to be, how big each field needs to be for each crop, so that we're getting the most out of each worker. And anyway, like and subscribe, and hopefully we'll see you in the next one. Arigato.